Hello everyone and welcome to Newegg TV. My name is Paul and today I'm going to be doing an overview of this brand new power supply from Cooler Master. This is the V650 and it's part of a brand new VSM or V semi-modular series of power supplies from Cooler Master. So I'm going to start off by saying that I like this power supply, and I don't usually come out and say that I like things, and maybe you think, well, Paul, Newegg sells these, so obviously you have to like it. No, I like this because it has a nice set of features, and it's something that I've been looking for in a smaller power supply for quite some time. Small being one of them, of course. We'll get back to that. 80 plus gold efficiency, and that means it is high efficiency, which means you're going to be using more of the power that comes out of your wall without wasting it. That's largely in part thanks to the Japanese capacitors that Cooler Master has used in the build for this. But also, flipping around to the back, we have, for instance, over here all the overcurrent protection. So overcurrent protection, overvoltage protection, overpower protection, over temperature protection, and short circuit protection. And then we have a couple charts down there showing you that they've set up a fan curve for this to make sure that you have minimal noise when you're not running at higher temperatures or using more of the power that the power supply can deliver. And also the efficiency curve that's giving you a closer look at that 80 plus gold efficiency, which means that under 20% load, you'll get about 87% efficiency. Under 50% load, you'll get at least 90% efficiency. And at 100% load, you'll get at least 87% efficiency. Lastly, and this is going to be upside down, so let me flip it back over. Here is the chart of specifications. I'm not going to go over all of these, but I did mention that this is a short power supply, so somewhere near where my finger is pointing, it should be telling you that this is 140 millimeter length, which means it's ideal for a small form factor or mini ITX build. And then also we can't go without saying, when we're talking about this power supply, accessories by the way, here's a manual that you get, is that you get a 5-year Cooler Master Gold Guarantee service plan for this, which means that within 5 years you have a parts and replacement warranty. Cooler Master will help you out with that themselves, and that is good to know because power supplies, you want to make sure that they're going to last a long time, and 5 years is a great warranty. Okay, here's the power supply itself. We'll come back to that. Lastly, for the box contents, we have a power supply AC adapter cable, and then we also have the modular cables. I'm going to get those set out nice and pretty for you guys, and of course the 4 screws to attach it to your case. So here's a closer look at the modular cables themselves, and pretty much you have modular cables for your peripherals, and then the rest of the cables are permanently attached. This cable here will give you 4 serial ATA connectors. You get 2 of those, so up to 8 serial ATA connectors natively on the power supply itself. The cables themselves are nicely coated and they're all black, so they're also the ribbon style, which makes cable management quite a bit easier because you can flatten them down as you're routing them back in your case. As mentioned, another set of those 4 SATA cables, or SATA connectors, so that's all of those. Then you get a couple for Molex connectivity. So this one here gives you 3 Molex plugs as well as a floppy connector if you've still got something that uses that. And then you also have another one here that just provides 3 Molex plugs. So that's all of your modular peripherals cables. Moving on over to the power supply itself, as you can see, we've got the V650 logo there on the side, actually on both sides, so whether you have the fan facing up or the fan facing down, you will still be able to see your Cooler Master V650 logo. Speaking of the fan itself, we got the Cooler Master logo there as well. It's a 120 millimeter double ball bearing fan, so it's going to run nice and quiet for you and keep all the components inside cool. Here at the back we have the AC cable plug as well as the on-off switch, and you can see a bit of the componentry inside there. Actually, you can see a couple of the AC filters right there, and they're using a DC to DC 2-stage setup right there to improve the stability of the power supply as well as the efficiency. Around here on the back you can see the modular cable connections, and you can also see the permanently attached cables. So again, you can connect all 4 of those modular cables at the same time if you need to. And then the cabling itself for the permanently attached cables does come sleeved. And then you have, of course, well, you have a bit of tangledness there going on, but you have a 20+4 main motherboard power connector. You've got your 4 or 8-pin supplemental CPU power connector for 12 volts, which is required for just about every platform that's out there these days. And then lastly, you have a daisy-chained PCI Express graphics or PEG power connector. Both of these are 6+2, so for most single card configurations you're going to have plenty of power here with 650 watts, and I would say that would go the same for the 550 watt or the 750 watt version as well. And then I nearly forgot, but here on the bottom we also have a power chart as well as the FCC certification and whatnot, 80 Plus Gold logo. But the power chart here is also indicating that this is built around a single 12-volt rail that provides 54 amps, which if you are looking at power supply connectivity, at graphics card connectivity in particular, you'll often notice that you need a power supply that can provide a certain amount of amperage on the 12-volt rail. So you should be just about set as far as most graphics cards are concerned these days. Of course, double check your graphics card's power requirements otherwise, and then you can also check out the rest of the chart there if you want to hit the pause button. And that is going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Once again, this has been the Cooler Master V650 semi-modular power supply, also available in 550 and 750 watt varieties, 80 Plus Gold rated, just 140 millimeters long, and you get the Cooler Master Gold Guarantee 5-year warranty. I'm Paul with Newegg TV, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to check down in the video's description if you want a link over to this particular power supply on Newegg.com. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.